Well, we are leaving the Graymore Spiritual Center and getting back on trail. It was a very rainy night, so much so that, like, despite being under a pavilion, everything got soaked. Not soaked, but like wet. My sleeping bag got soaked, but it just like absorbs water as it is. So, well, at least the rain ended earlier than it was supposed to. Yesterday, I think they were forecasting it to stop around like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. And then we woke up, looked at the radar. It was supposed to stop at 8, and then it was supposed to stop at 7, and then it stopped at 6:40. So all good things. And it looks like the rain that they were forecasting for later in the week is clearing up too, which is also good, because we've got a couple spots here where we're going to need to camp and use our tents. So not having to worry about the rain is just an added plus. But tonight we're going to be staying, tenting behind a deli and a pizzeria about 24 miles down trail. So we'll be heading through there. I don't know if there's anything in particular on the day today that's worth noting. I'll take a look and let you guys know, but I think this is just kind of like a grind out some miles section. Tomorrow we're going to be done with New York and into Connecticut. So big milestone there. But here we are back at the trail. And I will see you guys up there. Back on trail. We've got a few more days into Great Barrington. I don't remember where we were going. So we're like day 8 or something, 8 or 9. Let's see, it's Friday the 10th. So yeah, day 8. I'm out of 11 days. So we are just getting out of camping behind this pizzeria and deli that is just off trail a little bit. Really great people that run those two businesses, super hiker friendly, really great food. If you're ever in the area, definitely check them out. Corrado's Pizza and Mountaintop Deli. They anyway, that was a great little stop. But you can see the forest today is very different than it has been in the past. It's been super rocky through New York, and they seem to want to take us up every single cliff that they have in the state, which is so very awesome. Anyway, today it's been a little bit smoother. Tons of mosquitoes because all the rain. So I bought a bunch of citronella stuff to see if that helps. I'm not expecting much, but we'll see. Anyway, staying at 10 Mile Creek tonight, and we'll be in Connecticut, which is officially New England. So we are going to be checking New York off the list today, and Connecticut before we get to Great Barrington we'll also be checking off. I think on Monday morning we leave Connecticut for the, well, we leave Connecticut. We don't do what we do for a lot of states where we like bump across the border a few times, because that's what we do with New York and Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, West Virginia, Virginia, Tennessee, and North Carolina. But clean break, Great Barrington, take a day off. That's when Popeye's gonna definitely be able to catch up to us. He's exactly 1 day back right now, and we're doing like 25 yesterday, 25 today, and then a couple 22s and 23s. I think like, you know, 22 and change for the next 2 days, and then a 17 and a half into town. So no chance of him getting to Great Barrington any earlier than the day after us. But we're gonna do a short day, I think, out of Great Barrington to help him recover. And then all 4 of us will be together for the first time since Parisburg. And when I took those 2 days off to go to that fraternity event. Anyway, before I stop being able to breathe and talk at the same time, I'll stop rambling and see you guys up the trail. Today is such a nicer hike. By this time yesterday, I had like probably taken 2 breaks. My shirt and clothes were completely soaked with sweat because it was so humid, and there was just like swarms of mosquitoes everywhere. This morning has been awesome. Totally cool, low humidity, a few bugs, but like not anything more than you'd expect. It's honestly on the low side kinda, and just delightful. Great path too. Like, that was the other part of yesterday's problem, was there was so much rock scrambling. It was really extra slow due to the fact that everything was wet, and it was just so slippery you had to take extra time to be careful. Such a nicer day today. You get all sorts here, all sorts of days out here on the trail. Just thought this was a cool, unique part of trail. Figured I'd capture a little bit of it. Monarch butterfly. Can't be an open range. Oh, I remember this water tower. So many memories come flooding back. About to, yeah, there is a fence here. About to go see some moo cows. They're standing on the trail right now. Hi, moo cows! There's a baby one too. I love cows. Take a picture of that water tower real quick. Don't give me that snorting stuff. What? Hey, cows. Bye. I wonder what they're gonna think as I turn back around and start coming towards them, but at higher ground. Because they're watching me and making a front to protect. See? Hi, cows. Bye, cows. Here it is, the border into Connecticut and the gateway to New England. Enemy territory for Bill's Mafia. All right, here we go. Another state done. 2/3 of the trail done.
Hell yeah. Woo. People better be like, what the hell is this? And I'll be like,
It's the 23. Bulls Bridge in Kent, Connecticut. So covered and cozy.
I miscovered for this.
Not anymore. You found one.
We are now in New England. Hell yeah.
Very Connecticut.
Last rain, I come up and get my ass.
Welcome back to the trail. We just got done with our final resupply stop before Great Barrington at Bulls Bridge Country Store. And now we are heading to Cesar Brook campsite, which is where we'll spend tonight. Lo and his wife are gonna come out. And then it looks like we're gonna have a rainy day tomorrow and then a relatively short day into I guess relatively short day into Great Barrington after that, where we'll have to get like a shuttle or a hitch into town because it's a ways away. So depending on the weather will determine like how easy or difficult that ends up being. But it should be a nice day today. Probably going to be pretty cloudy, which will help keep the temperature down and help make some good time. We've got some little bit of road walking on this stretch through Connecticut, but I'd rather do that. Honestly, my feet are pretty beat up from all the rocks in New York, plus all the rain that we had got. Kind of like the rain softens your feet and the rocks just tear them up. So don't mind the little bit of a break, but the real break will be when we get into Great Barrington. So appreciate you guys coming along, and we'll see you up the trail. It is June 12th, day 10, I guess, out of Delaware Water Gap, and the second last hiking day before we get to Great Barrington. And you can see some nice mountain laurel around here. Deer don't like to eat this, so it does pretty well. And had a great night last night. We stayed at, I don't know if it's Cesar Brook campsite or Cesar Brook campsite. It's spelled C-E-S-A-R, so it's not like Caesar, but names don't have rules, so it could be anything. And got a visit from my buddy Alex and his wife Carolyn, and she brought a raspberry tart for us, which was incredible, and we scarfed that down real fast. Super awesome, super appreciated. Thank you very much, both of you, for coming out to visit. And Lo came out twice, so that was super cool. But we are now in the final stretch into Great Barrington. Popeye is definitely not going to catch up with us. He had some ambitious miles to do, and I don't know if he hasn't really updated me, at least, on where he's at, but my guess is that he's going to show up on Tuesday sometime during our 0. But looking forward to seeing him again finally. And then we'll be off into Mass in Vermont in the next section. So I think it'll be Great Barrington to Rutland be the next section we do. Anyway, having a great time out here today. Want to get as many miles in as possible early. We got out a little bit after 6:30, I think, this morning. No, actually probably closer to 6:30. Anyway, they are expecting rain today, this afternoon. It's going to continue through the early hours of tomorrow, but we should be mostly rain free for the hike into Great Barrington, which is good because we want to make sure that we can get a hitch. If it's raining, there's almost no chance we're going to get a hitch. And it's a long walk in. I haven't looked at any shuttle options yet, but I might do that just because, I don't know, it's easier. But anyway, should be a great day. 23 or so miles, about 5,000 feet of elevation gain. So very similar to yesterday and 2 days ago, or 3 days ago. But we passing Great Falls, we passing 1,500, and gonna park right before Bear Mountain, which is the highest peak in Connecticut, but not the highest point in Connecticut. That's on the southern slope of another mountain that technically the highest point in Connecticut is at the border with Massachusetts on the way up that mountain. I forgot what it's called, like Frizzle or something like that. So our day into Great Barrington will be like 16, 17 miles. We'll go over Bear Mountain and cross the border into Mass and post up to Great Barrington for the night. Really appreciate you guys coming along, and I will catch you up the trail. It's day 11 and we are heading into Great Barrington. This is a very happy day. Rained just overnight when we were fast asleep in the shelter, and all of us stayed dry. Had the shelter to ourselves, which was the first time on trail, and something I had kind of been looking forward to when we got in front of the bubble, but that just never happened. So it was fun to just kind of like hang out and not have to worry about other people. We are doing about 17 miles into town. We were going to have to hitch into town or get a shuttle because it's a bit of a ways to the hotel where we're staying. And then talking to Popeye last night, he's going to get as close to Great Barrington as he can today. He's about, is it 47 miles away from Great Barrington last night. So we'll see him tomorrow night or afternoon sometime, and then hike on to the rest of Massachusetts. And today, first thing we do and the last thing we do in Connecticut is go up Bear Mountain, which Captain Frost pointed out is the first time that we have gone over 2,000 feet in elevation since just before Pine Grove Furnace in Pennsylvania, which is the halfway point, which means for the last like 450 miles, the trail has not gone above a 2,000 foot elevation, which I didn't even, that was crazy. And then, like I'd mentioned in a previous video, like obviously we've gone over 2,000, we haven't gone over 3,000, but that's extending back into Shenandoah and ahead of us all the way up to the approach to go to Greylock, which I think is Massachusetts' highest point. I'll have to double check on that because I don't remember. Anyway, should be a great day. Looking forward to getting to town and shower and laundry for the first time since June 1st. And it is June 13th right now. So almost 2 weeks. I pity the person that ends up driving us into town. Sorry. Anyway, see you guys up there. Nice little view from Bear Mountain. First time over 2,000 feet in like, what, 450 miles? Something like that?
Since PA.
Yeah, since Pine Grove Furnace, which was halfway, so I think like 450. Going up Mount Race right now.